New this evening, Nampa Police are warning to be on the watch for a recent scam call scheme making rounds. A scammer has been calling people claiming to be a Nampa police officer and telling people that they've missed court. News Channel 7's Jude Binkley spoke with Nampa Police Department about how to tell if a caller is legit.
Well, Brenda, Nampa PD isn't the only department that's warned of a similar scam before. Several other agencies around the Treasure Valley have also dealt with these types of scams over the years. And fortunately, there are a few ways to tell if a caller is real or not.
The scam calls they're not really uncommon. We've seen them for years and years.
From lottery and romance scams to fake bail bondsmen and police officers.
Playing off of that anxiety that somebody may have if they think that they missed a court date, or maybe they got a ticket, or maybe they had a fine that they weren't aware of.
Nampa Police are warning of a recent scheme with a scammer calling people and claiming to be an officer.
Because then the fake officer on the phone will then say, well, you know, it's fine, but you can go ahead and pay this over the phone, you know, provide me your credit card number, or they'll ask them to go so far as to, you know, go to a store and get a payment card like a Green Dot card.
And those scammers are after one thing.
It all comes down to money. The whole thing is money. These scammers are playing off of our trust. You know, you have trust in an authority figure, or trust in a loved one, or trust in a romance scam, something like that. And they're playing off of your vulnerability. And it's never a bad idea to be skeptical.
The police may cold call you for a number of reasons, including for investigations, sharing information, or reaching out for another agency.
Really what it comes down to is that if it's not something that you would expect a professional entity to do, we're never going to cold call you and ask you to pay anything, pay any fines. That's not how the system works. That's not how the system works with really any facet of the government. You don't pay things over the phone like that.
And if you ever question whether or not you're talking to an actual officer,
find out what agency they say they belong to, and then call the dispatch of that agency and find out if that person is actually trying to reach out to you. We don't take offense to that. It happens fairly often.
and if you do call dispatch to check and see if the caller is legit, make sure you look up dispatch's number yourself. You know, you don't want to trust whatever number the caller gives you, even if it's the correct area code. But again, Brenda, the biggest telltale sign of if someone's a scammer is if they ask for money over the phone, because real police will never ask you to pay a fine over the phone.
Yeah, and those can be tricky. Very important message. Thank you so much, Jude.